And you know what? Another thing is, doesn't matter, never mind.
This is how we do it.
What is up, everybody? It's Shane here with Waiting to Be Seen, and I know it has been a long time, and I want to apologize for that first and foremost, because I've missed you guys. And so, hey, I'm back. I'm going old school. I pulled out my phone, I'm sitting in the car, and I'm going to let you know what's been going on in my life. So as you know, my channel here is called Waiting to Be Seen. As it just so happens, my business is also called Waiting to Be Seen. I do freelance videography and video production, editing, all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, just the last month has been kind of busy and something just had to give. So I have been working, still making content, still creating content. And that was the entire purpose of getting involved with YouTube with this channel, was so that I was creating content on a weekly basis. Well, I've still been doing that, just on the business side, not the YouTube side. So that is what's been happening in my life. And you know, I thought I'd go old school. Like I said, I've gone back to the phone for today's video, for today's vlog. And heck, I'm even wearing, I've gone hoodie, classic vloggy, and the glasses a la Casey. But let me just say that these are prescription lenses, so I'm not just wearing them for the sake of looking like a vlogger. That's not how I roll. Here are some of the highlights over the past month. Firstly, I continue to work with LifeSource Media, and it's exciting because we're just about to get our 4K cameras. And if you didn't know anything about that, then I did make a video where I was fangirling about the Z280. For some of you that follow me on Instagram, look, let me just say, I don't want this to be a big promo, a big push, but I do post a bit more regularly on Instagram because my phone is always with me and I can post immediately right there when stuff is happening. So for example, last night, Thursday night, I was doing some vision switching with Sportscast Australia. For those who follow on Instagram, you'll know I've been working with Sportscast Australia most of this year. I started back in March, I think it was, and I've done soccer or football, depending on which way you like to call it, as well as Aussie Rules, and that's been pretty much every weekend since March. Just shooting, live streaming, as well as filming for post-game analysis. So that's been great. It's a new skill for me. Even though I've been playing around and creating content in video terms for like 15, 18 years or ages, this type of content is brand new for me. Excitingly, maybe 3 weeks ago, I guess, at the time of this video, I was doing the vision switching with Sportscast Australia for the NPL New South Wales Grand Final for the men's game. So it's the pinnacle of the NPL, and that was at the new Parramatta Stadium, which is called Bankwest Stadium at the moment. Great stadium, and to be there on the media level, running around and just, you know, being the runner as well as then vision. Oh man, it was cool. I loved it. And then the following weekend, I was the camera guy for 4 of the AFL Sydney Grand Finals, for the men's and women's Premier Division on the Saturday, and then the men's and women's Division 2 on the Sunday. It's just been a wonderful time. And so last night I was at the NBL pre-season game between the Sydney Kings and the New Zealand Breakers. And fun fact, turns out that Mark Henry of WWE wrestling fame decided he wanted to be at the game to see it as well. So we got a little bit of footage of him, and I snapped a little video of that from my position as a vision switcher. And that covers it for what I've been doing Sportscast. But then on top of that, and this is where it's got really busy over the last month, I've been doing a couple of gigs with a guy named Mick Mooney, who started his own business called Micro Macro. I don't want to give away his business model, but suffice to say, I was there to do 3 days of shooting. Of those 3 days, I had to do the editing for 2 of those days, and that just took time. That's kind of been my jam for the last month. So I've been making content, and I hope that, you know, that just catches you up. And on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap up for today. If you think this flashback style video has been pretty cool, then give me a thumbs up down below, let me know. And if you think that the other content that I have on my channel, the more regular stuff these days, which is very much about educating and sharing some of what I've learned and encouraging and empowering other people to create content as well, might be something that you're interested in following along with, then consider subscribing today. Click on the big red button down below. Click on the notification bell right alongside that, and YouTube, they'll do the rest. They will let you know as soon as my latest content drops. week to week is the intent. Thanks so much for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, have a fantastic day. Have an awesome weekend. Have a brilliant week. Anybody got winter just lurking around the corner that they might want me to come and visit? Just see you guys.
That's gonna leave a mark.
What?